What's up, guys? My name is the Voodoo Child, and this is the Tribe Tea segment. That is basically when you guys send in your stories. We laugh, we give advice, we have a kiki. Sometimes we give out tough love every now and again. It's just an all-around great environment to be in. Okay, I'm gonna hold you guys. I'm just gonna get right on into the mess, okay? So if you do want your story on this channel, all you have to do is email me in the email in the description below that is specifically catered towards the Tribe Teas. Make sure you are not emailing my business email because it will get lost in the sauce. Make sure you are emailing the correct email. Yeah, I'm just gonna get into it, girl. So this first story is called My Roommates Are Animals. Seems like a reoccurring theme here. Best friend of 3 years squads up with me. Betrayal. The drama. Okay, let's get into it. Hey Naja, I love your videos and I wanted to share one of my own stories and ask for some advice. Well, that's what we are here for, sis. Glad that you made it. So here's the story. I'm 19 and I live with my mom, 2 siblings, my grandma, and 3 other roommates who are like our adopted family. Okay, so y'all are one of those. Y'all are one of those where it's like when your friend is or your cousin is going through something, your parents be like,
well shit, we can make a pallet on the floor, come on in.
Ooh, girl. My mom was one of those at one point too, and we had a whole family living in that shit. Ooh. The first roommate is Luna. She's my ride or die best friend who is a little shady, but we'll get to that later. The second one, who we will call Prince, he's cute or whatever, but he's scared of dang near everything, and he doesn't like people because of his anxiety. And the last one we will call Blue Pock. Child, I don't know either. I'm about to say Blue Pock, like, what, girl? They've been living with us for about 3 years now, and even though it's been a difficult adjustment, we all thought it was okay. We thought it was okay. One day, Luna comes in from hanging out with her friends, and she's over here itching.
Everything on you right now is stinking. I need you to really wash your ass.
Why are you itching? And you about to come sleep in our house? I'm like, I know this chick did not just catch something. I tell her to go and get her dirty hoe self in the bathroom and take a bath because I was not catching what she was catching. That's what I'm saying. Naja girl, she comes out and she is still itching. So I'm over here thinking maybe it's skin irritation and we'll check it out later when my mom gets home. Girl, why are you treating her like that's your baby? Where are they parents at? How old are y'all? Like, how old are y'all in this situation? Like, what the fuck is going on for real? What's the tea? Because what? But the next day, I see Prince and Blue start itching. Now I'm irritated because we invite these dirty heathens into our house rent-free. They don't do dishes and they're over here scratching and spreading their filth everywhere. Fast forward, me and my mom go with them to the store to get them something over the counter to hold them over. This is when the beef between me and Blue start. What I don't get is like, why don't y'all go to like a care spot or something where it's cheap if you don't have insurance and y'all could get checked out by a doctor and figure out what the fuck is going on? Like, because y'all could be buying the wrong creams for the wrong things and then they actually could contract something and make something. Like, I don't know, girl. This is making me itch. Like, now I've known Blue for over 3 years and he has always been one of my best friends even before he moved in. But on this particular day, he was mad at me over something. I come over to see what's wrong with him because obviously he's mad at me and he gets buck with me. Okay, so for one, this is a boy getting buck with you. So I come over to see what's wrong with him and he starts to get buck with me. I back off for a minute and I'm thinking, this is my buddy, he just needs a hug. Bitch, I was wrong. This dude starts attacking me and he's short but he's strong. So I'm on the ground trying to back away and I end up under the table. This dude comes under the table and he keeps attacking me.
911, what's your emergency?
I would have had to call the police and then I would have had to be up on him for hitting on my whoever. Like, if I was in that house, whoever you were to me and I saw that happening, I would have had to call the police and then beat him up. Because what we not about to do is, you not about to be putting your hands on no girl or putting your hands on anybody, period, regardless of gender. You do not touch nobody. Like, what? Is he fucking insane? Like, what even made him, like, what? I'm hollering and my little brother and grandma get him off of me. That's what I'm talking about. Like, get the fuck off of her. And I'm on the ground bleeding and crying and feeling so betrayed. There's pink, ew. There's pink fat dripping out of my knee and blood everywhere. And my arm is swollen like a mitten. I couldn't believe he did that to me and I couldn't believe my ass let it happen. Girl, that is not your fault. That is not your fault because even at the end of the day, he's still a guy. Like, he would have overpowered you regardless if you would have let it happen, whether you would have fought back or what. Like, you still would have been hurt, and it's not your fault. Like, he is dead ass fucking wrong, and he would have had to been living on the motherfucking streets or in somebody's jail cell, because that's not what we about to do. Like, I'm not about to be living in fear in my own house. You guys to go, Jack. Bye. Hit the road. Luna came over looking at me all sad, but she ran at the sight of danger. But she ain't never liked him to begin with, so I should have took it as a sign. My whole right arm and right leg was swollen and punctured. I couldn't walk for weeks. We kicked him out for a while, and we found out the medicine he had for his itching had steroids in it, and he had way too much. That's different types of steroids though. Like, the steroids for anti-itching is not like testosterone level type steroids. Like, those are the type of steroids that'll like make you bulk up. Like, those testosterone levels, the one that will make you violent. Those type of steroids are the type of things that'll make you like swell up, like as in get fat, or like, you know, it's not supposed to make you rage on people. So I don't know what the fuck, what type of excuse. So we told him to sleep in the shed for a while and detox. We made sure he was okay before any further interaction. Y'all need to take him to a doctor. Y'all need, instead of y'all doing a lot of assuming with this shit, like, y'all need to take them to a doctor for they itching, like, because this is a lot. Fast forward a year later, me and Blue are cool again. Me and Blue are cool again.
Who?
And have healed from the incident. It was like nothing ever happened. But one night, I'm at the table playing spades with a good hand too. And I already know it's about to happen, because I'm about to say, people like that, they are repeat offenders. They're repeat offenders, they're going to do it again. If somebody puts their hands on you once, they're going to do it again. So if you taking them back as a friend, you're just accepting the fact that he's going to hit you again, and that's not cool, bro. Like, you deserve so much better than that. Like, lo and behold, because I don't want to have to censor out anymore, basically he got upset with her and he beat her up. He just snapped. Luckily, my brother was there to get him away from me again, but in doing this, my little brother took the damage. And again, I tried to tell you, like, it had nothing to do with the anti-itch cream having steroids, girl. He has issues, obviously. It wasn't as bad as my damage, but my brother was great, but I was grateful my brother wasn't that hurt. But after we took Blue out of the house and had to give him up to someone else. Moral of the story, oh, y'all are about to laugh at me. 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 When she says my roommates are animals, she literally meant her roommates are animals. So these are all animals. These aren't people. Oh my God, y'all. I'm tired, obviously, but now that I know that Blue is a dog, it still doesn't make it not, you get what I'm saying, not okay, and it still doesn't make it not hurt, because that shit, I couldn't even imagine raising a dog or adopting a dog, because you said that you adopted them, but I just thought that you meant like you adopted them into your family. Girl, I am literally, let me know in the comments, am I the only one who thought that she was talking about people? Like, I genuinely thought she meant that these people were acting like animals. Let me know in the comments if I'm not the only one, or maybe I'm just slow, girl, I don't know, but that sucks even more. Like, when your dog bites you, like, that must suck. That's like the ultimate form of like mistrust. But it still doesn't make any sense, because I thought you were talking about a person, because you talking about I was playing cards and I had a good hand, but one night I'm playing on the table with a good hand, and then he's walking around the house grumbling like he's on something, and I'm ignoring him, minding my business, and he tries to beat my ass again. Okay, so now I know that these are animals. Y'all should have took them to the vet. Y'all should have that's your responsibility as a pet owner. You should have taken them to the vet for their itching, okay? Because there could have been underlying issues of why they were itching, instead of just assuming why they were itching and buying over-the-counter medications. Now I see why you guys say that had steroids in it, and like that's why it affected. Now that makes sense, because in human anti-itch creams, we don't really use steroids like that unless you go to a dermatologist and they put steroids in the medicine. You guys should have took him to the vet, because there was probably underlying things of why all the dogs are itching, like what's going on. Probably needed some shots, like. But it seems like now this dog has a taste for blood, and it's just aggressive, and it's sad, but This just isn't good. This is just not a good situation. Because at least before, when I thought it was a human being, you could easily kick a human being out of your house. You get what I'm saying? You could easily say, go do you. But now I'm like, damn, y'all had little bruh in the shed. Like, that's not good. Like, this is just not good. Like, I highly advise, and I know that pet insurance is not available the same way with health insurance. I know it's not available for everyone financially, but guys, like, please take your dog to the vet. If you cannot afford to take a dog to the vet, please do not get animals, bro, because this is sad. Because like, if it gets out that your dog's biting people, they're gonna put him down. Like, this is really sad. I'm gonna finish this, hold on. So moral of the story, my dog just doesn't like me, and I don't know if I should go talk to someone about him biting me, because I still get flashbacks at night around the time he attacked me. And should I just give it time like the last time? Well, first things first, when you say you're getting flashbacks and stuff like that, that means you're scared of your dog. Your dog can sense fear. Your dog knows that you are scared of him, okay? Or maybe it's interpreting your fear as like uneasiness, and it's making them feel uneasy, like they can sense that. There has to be a ground of trust when it comes with humans and animals. Like, that's the only way it's going to work. Like, your pet has to trust you. Your dog doesn't trust you, and you don't trust your dog. And it's sad, but if you tell somebody about him biting you, he's going to get put down. Your dog will be considered violent. It's really bad. You might want to try to hire like a behavioral specialist for animals or something. Like, try to figure out, if you are really adamant about keeping this dog in your life and you want to move forward and build a relationship instead of giving them away, I would definitely try to go and seek out some professional help for Blue. But she says, thanks for reading if you read. Sorry if it's long. I was trying to make it short, but I'll fill the blanks for you in the comments. You in the tribe. I'm only comfortable around my cats and small dogs now. Oh well. Here are some photos of my markings. They look way better now, but it was a whole teeth mark in my knee and like 7 puncture marks on my right hand. I still can't move it like I used to. And here's my roommates, and the person with the little boy in the back is me. So she sent me her pictures. This is Blue, the dog. Blue is fucking gorgeous. Blue is gorgeous too. That's crazy. Oh my God, that shit looks like it hurts so bad. Oh my God. I just got flashbacks to me getting bit. Jesus. Coming from somebody else who is also a dog lover, who has also gotten attacked by a dog, I have a story time on my channel talking about it. And that dog that bit me did get put down. And I felt guilty. And now I understand why you kept saying in your letter that you felt so guilty, and you feel so guilty, because the same with any type of abuse, whether it's domestic abuse or whatever, like, you feel like this guilt. And I feel like when it has to do with like your children putting their hands on you, or like your animals harming you, it's like this feeling of guilt, because it's like, I raised you, like I brought you up this way, if that makes any sense. And like, I understand why you kept saying over and over that you feel guilty that Blue is attacking. And I definitely felt the same way when they put that dog down that attacked me. It's just the reality of the situation is that it's very, very likely that your dog could be put down. And I don't know, I just would really research online. Like, if you really want to keep your dog and you think that you can move on from this, and I really would try to do like some type of counseling. I would really look up some experts, like especially pertaining with pit bulls, like the behavior of pit bulls. I would try to look for somebody who is understanding of the breed and is not just going to dismiss him altogether because he is a pit bull. Like, it really hurts my heart when people just throw pits away. But sometime you did say you adopted him. He may have some underlying traumas. For all you know, maybe a black woman abused him in the past. Like, because I know my friend had a pit, and a woman abused them, and she couldn't be around girls at all, or she would get violent. And then there was another friend of mine who had I think it was a bulldog, and he was abused by a white woman. And it was so weird because like Asian women, other minorities could be around the dog, but like when white women, specifically like blonde older white women, was around it, it would freak out and want to attack. Like, animals remember stuff, like they have feelings, they're like us, you know. And he probably has some underlying traumas going on, and they're being triggered. I don't know. And I just feel like if I were you, I would spend that money and go get I would get a professional's opinion. If you want to save that dog, you're gonna need one. Like, honestly, you're gonna need one, because the odds are pretty much against you. This was sent to me some time ago. let me know. And you've had him for 3 years and out of nowhere he just snapped. Like, that's weird. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's starting to remember stuff, or it's maybe something's triggering. Like with my dog, her trigger are storm drains. I don't know why. Like, I could not tell you why, but she just does not do storm drains. Like, she gets, what's the word for it? Catatonic? Check me if I'm wrong, but she just gets rigid, she doesn't move, and she just stands there and she gets terrified, and we don't know why, because we've had her for a puppy, and since she's a puppy, we don't know why, and out of nowhere in her adulthood, you know, she just doesn't mess with storm drains. Like, you sent me this a few months ago. I would love to know like what's going on now, like what is happening. I want to know in the comments below, have any of you guys ever had a pet that turned on you? How did you handle it? With my dog right now, the breed that I have, they don't really turn on their owners like that. They're very loyal, but the breed that I have is very notorious for being aggressive towards strangers. But I get a lot of compliments like when I take Spody to the vet, because they're like, wow, like this is a very socialized, well-behaved Shiba Inu, because usually like that type of sect of breed, like the Akitas, the Shiba Inus, they're very aggressive towards strangers. So like I get how like there are stereotypes about certain breeds and stuff, and it's really hard to get behavioral help when it's needed. So I really hope that you can find like a pro pit bull place to do. But let me know, guys, has a dog ever turned on you before? Have you ever been bit by a dog before? What did you do if it was your own dog? Like, how did you go about it? Did they put your dog down when did you report it? Like, I want to know the process and what you guys did. So today we're only going to be doing one story because it was very long, but I'm gonna be doing this every once in a while. Like if I get a really, really long story, I might just give it its own video. So that's a thing. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for kicking it with me. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Bye-bye. I'm out. This peace. I'm outie.